With me today we talk about graphical transformation. Here on the graph we see a quadratic function y equal to x squared, and we want to investigate what happened if I change here the h and the k. I will start by changing the k in this case. At the moment, if I increase the k, right, from 0 to 2, now k equal to 2, you can see that the vertex now has shifted from 0, 0 up to 0, 2, for example. And if you keep on increasing this, you can see that the vertex is keep on increasing, and the vertex here, 3.8, is matched with this k. So k here is basically the minimum point at the moment, right? And it just, as k increases, and you can see the graph just keep on going up. This is a vertical transformation. Now, what happens if k is less than 0? If k is less than 0, you can see the graph is moving down. This is translating downward. Let's say here is -3. Now the vertex is 0, -3. All right? And if you keep on going, it will keep on translating down to the further down. So what we have is this. That is, for transformation, hx squared plus k, if k is greater than 0, then what we have is that then this is a vertical translation of k units up. And if k is less than 0, then this is a vertical translation of k units down. And now I'm going to change h. Now I increase the h now. Okay? And see what's happening. Intercept now is 2.4. That's the vertex here. You can see that. And as I increase, h increases 3.7. 4.4, now it's 4.4. So this is x minus 4.4, everything squared plus k. You get this formula. And if h now is a negative value, now it goes to this equation here will be, for example, x plus 3.1, everything squared, right? This is y equal to that. So this is the equation of this red line here. As h increases, as h decreases further and further down, you can see that this is moving to the left. This is plus something, is moving to the left. And h is positive, is moving to the right in this case, but minus. So for example, this formula will be y equal to x minus 3.2 everything squared. So you have to be careful when you see a minus sign, actually the graph is actually moving to the right. When you see a plus sign in here, the graph is actually moving to the left. This is a horizontal translation, h unit to the right. So with the x minus 5 over here, then this is what I'm getting. It's moving to the right 5 units. The vertex now is at 5, 0. If h is less than 0, then what you're seeing is that this is a horizontal translation, h units to the left. For example, if the equation of y equal to x plus 2, everything squared, you are actually moving 2 units or translating 2 units to the left. So now let's consider a function, a trigonometric function, y equal to sine x. And what happens if I change a in front here, right? The multiple. If a is increases from this point, all right, as a increases, for example, to 2.5 or to 3, for example, you can see that now the maximum point also increases from 1 to 3. The minimum point also decreases from -1 to 3. So basically, we can see that the curve is being stretched vertically, all right, by the factor of a. So now it's a equal to 5 by a factor of 5. So this is stretched by a factor of 5. Here at 0, it remains at 0 because 0 times 5 is 0. Over here, 1 times 5 is 5. -1 times 5 is this. So if I have a point, so everything, all the values on the y values is going to be stretched by a factor 5 multiplied by 5. So what happens if a is less than 0? Well, less than 1, then it will be within. So see that? Now it's timed that particular 0.4. Now the maximum height is 0.4, minimum height is -0.4, or the minimum value is -0.4. And what happens if it's 0? Well, it's going to be a straight line. And then when it's negative, now you see that we have a reflection. When it's a negative, this is a reflection in the x-axis. And now it's stretched by 1. So it's negative is a reflection and stretched by 1. For example, negative 2 is a reflection and then stretched by a factor of 2. This is a vertical stretch by a factor of a. If a is greater than 1, we're going to get a stretch like this, a vertical stretch by a factor of a. If a is less than 1 but greater than 0, then this is what I'm going to get, like this. And if a here is a negative number, then this is a reflection in the x-axis. It's a reflection in the x-axis plus a stretch by a factor of a.